My people, I'm at the library right now. I'm supposed to read. Now, instead of me reading, I'm about to make a video right now. The reason I am making a video is because of that which I received last night. I worked last night, and every time when I go on my break while I'm at work, I always read. So I was reading somewhere, and when I was reading somewhere, I captured something. And that which I captured, I didn't pay no mind. Like, I wasn't even focusing on it. I knew what it was, and I just left it alone. So right now, I'm at the library. That same thing that I received, it came back to me. So here I am. I'm about to talk about it. Now, I made a video, I think 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago. I dropped it. I told you that the way to avoid a relapse is to work your ass off. And I also break it to y'all. I let y'all know that when we are holding on to the seed, we are basically holding on to a whole human being. So we have to put him to work, or we have to send him to labor that he doesn't be idle, meaning what? He doesn't be lazy. So I talked about that on that video. And I also touch on the difficulty, like a hard time when you are on retention. There's the good side of retention. There's also the bad side of retention. And I touch on this scripture right here. I'm going to read it. Just stay with me. It says this, the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 11, verse 27. The infliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure. So when you are being inflicted, you don't have nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no car. You are struggling. Something is happening to your life, or you're sick. You will forget about pleasure. So I talked about semen retention when you are on this journey. There is the good side, and there's also the bad side. And you also have to welcome the bad side. You cannot just welcome the good, because when you welcome the bad, it allows you to forget about pleasure. When you forget about pleasure, it gives you the ability to stay on a longer streak, or to stay on this journey for a long period of time. You get the benefits, you get the glow, you get everything that comes with this journey. Okay. Now, when I was reading at work, I came across this scripture right here. It says this: there is that is hindered from sinning through want, and when he taketh rest, he shall not be troubled. Bro, I'm going to read this scripture again, and after that, I'm going to break it down. Just stay with me. Listen to this again. There is that is hindered from sinning through want. Meaning what? He cannot sin. He doesn't have the ability to sin. He doesn't have no chance to sin. Why? Because of want. Meaning what? Because of he's lacking something. A perfect example, you are an alcoholic, like you drink alcohol, you are a drunkard, right? And you don't have money to buy alcohol. How are you going to drink alcohol? You get what I'm saying? How are you going to purchase alcohol? Another example. Let's say, for example, you are a porn addict. You watch porn, you are a fapper, right? What if there's no more internet? How are you going to watch porn? Are y'all with me? Or you don't have a phone. You don't have a cell phone. How are you going to have the ability to go out there, watch porn? So sometimes on this journey of retention, you're going to need to put yourself in a situation where you are lacking the ability to sin. You are lacking the means to sin. Like me, when I went to Miami, I did 1 year of semen retention. Bro, I can't make this up. I retained my seed for a whole year. And when I was in Miami, I could not sin. Why? Because when I was there, I didn't know nobody, so I had to get familiar with the environment. Not just that, I didn't have no like a place to stay, so I was staying at this one place, and there was a bunch of people. I cannot just bring a girl over or fornicate with a girl. I could not just be in there just watching porn, because I had a time limit. I could not just be out here for a long period of time at the house where I was staying at. Also, I didn't have no car. I didn't have no car to actually go out to pick up a girl and then take her on a date and then fornicate with her, take her on a hotel. So I didn't have no means to sin or to release my seed, because I was lacking those things that was allowing me to sin. So on retention, sometimes if you want to have a longer streak, bro, you need to put yourself in a situation where it's harder for you to sin. You cannot sin. And also another thing I know, or another thing I have realized, is that the Most High God, he's gonna put you in this position to the point where it's harder for you to sin. Bro, let me read this scripture again. Listen to this. There is that is hindered from sinning through want. So he's lacking the ability to sin. He doesn't have money to go out there, take a girl on a date, you know what I'm saying, to take her somewhere and then sleep with her. He doesn't have no, you know what I'm saying, no money, no nothing. Or he doesn't have the ability, the means to watch porn through his cell phone, because there's no internet where he stays. So sometimes, like I said, you have to put yourself in this position in order for you to have a longer streak. Not just that. Also, when you are on retention, if the Most High truly, like, he really, really want you to be on this journey, he really want to use you. Like, when we are on retention, we are keeping the spirit. That's what that is. We are keeping the spirit in us, our soul. And the Most High God, he will eventually get to possess us and get to use us. And if the Most High God really want to use you, he's going to put you to this position to the point where you're going to lack the ability to sin. He might send you somewhere. You go somewhere, it's harder for you to sin because you don't know nobody out there. You don't know where to get a job. You ain't got no money. He's gonna put you to a situation. A lot of semi-retention content creator, bro, they also went through this right here. There's one brother, I forgot his name. His name is Coach Davis. I think that's his name, Coach Davis. That brother, I think he was homeless. He was living in a men's shelter. All of that, it goes with this right here. When you are on retention, bro, the Most High God, he's gonna put you in a position where it's going to be harder for you to sin. So he can possess your temple, and so he can be able to use you, because he know if he let you or he allow you to just have everything that you need, you're gonna go out here sin. Are y'all with me? So this scripture, it was something I saw or I came across when I was reading. I captured it when I saw it. I'm like, hold on, man. This is some heavy stuff. And then I wasn't even thinking about making a video, until I came to the library right now. It just came back to me and I'm like, you know what? Let me talk about it. So just a quick understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? When you are on retention, you got to seek after what? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So this is just another understanding, some sort of a wisdom so you can understand. Like sometimes when you are on retention, the Most High God is going to put you to this position right here, to the point where you lack the means to go out there sin. You can't sin because you broke. You can't sin because you're sick. You can't sin because they kick you out of your house. You're homeless now. Where you gonna take her at to go sleep with her? Sometimes you might find yourself being homeless. You ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? All of that is the situation that the Most High has put you in, so he can be able to use you, or so he can allow you to grow. Okay, my people, just a quick video. I pray that you guys gain something out of this. I pray that you guys receive some sort of a wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I left my cash app in the description. I also got my PayPal there. I donate. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
I know. But I'm not a rapper. Papi kuka pesa tala simate. Azuraya pesa tala de. Papi kuka pesa tala de. Azuraya pesa tala simate. Just like a bird, flying so high, you and I, we not the same. I be on a righteous path, I think I'm going insane. I be climbing trees on top of tree like Tarzan. We don't do no Zan, no, we don't smoke no gas. No, can't you see me? Yeah, you know I'm in my bag.